What's up, everybody? Danger Rock here, bringing to you a special review today. Because today we're going to be looking at the Toy Story Collection RC. So I ordered this guy not too long ago, and I've had him for about a month now, and I'm very happy to have this guy brand new, factory sealed, in box. I've been looking for this Toy Story Collection RC for a very long time because they go for insane amounts of money nowadays. Right now, I could clearly see this guy going from over $1,000 on eBay right now. And interestingly enough, they did make them with a cloud logo right here in 2009 for Wave 1. Wave 2, 2010, there's a white logo version. And the third wave was in 2011. Believe it or not, they did make a signature collection RC. So that was really interesting to know because I've actually never seen a signature collection RC in person. But when I looked it up, it shows that they actually did make one. So I got this guy right here, factory sealed. As you can see, his box is a little dusty because I bought this on eBay and somebody has had this like in storage for a really long time, and I got him for a very reasonable price. I got him for almost about $400, and I think that is a great price, seeing how much these go for now. And those of you guys who probably know this already is that this is one of the hardest to get collection toys out there. So RC, Mr. Potato Head, Rex, and the utility belt Buzz Lightyear are the hardest Toy Story collection toys that you can get because they released them in 2010 for the white logo, and then unfortunately they were just gone forever. They did release them again in 2011. The only one they discontinued in 2011 was the Mr. Potato Head for some reason, but in 2011 they made the RC, Rex, and utility belt Buzz Lightyear with the signature collection logo on the box. The only one that didn't get the signature collection logo was Mr. Potato Head because that was unfortunately discontinued in 2011. So whether that had to be with licensing issues with Hasbro or for poor sales, whatever the reason for it was, they just pulled the plug on them and never made them again. Now, they did also make a Toy Story collection Lotso, but I never really cared enough or planned to pick that guy up, so I didn't really care about getting that too much. And I feel like the easiest collection toys to find are Woody, Buzz, Jessie, Bullseye, Aliens, and the Bucket of Soldiers, because those came back in 2019 for Toy Story 4 movie promotion, but they were Target exclusives. So RC here is one of the hardest collection toys to find, especially for a decent price. And what I'm actually be doing today is showing off his box. I'm not gonna open him up because I'm an in-box collector and I just wanted to keep him factory sealed. Even though I'm not sure, because right here he has a little try me button that if you would push this in store it would make noise, but mine unfortunately doesn't do that because it's been sealed all this time, so the batteries are probably dead. So I should probably open them up to change the batteries, but I just wanted to keep this guy factory sealed. You know, I don't see them often, and oddly enough, these do go for a lot of money out of the box as well. But out of the box, you gotta watch out for they're missing their certificate of authenticity, they're missing the remote, his plastic antenna is missing, which the antenna you see right here on the inside of the box, that actually does not have anything to do with the remote control car and its sensors. That is just a plastic antenna. Everything is controlled through the remote, and it's really interesting how, like, if we turn his box this way, you can see his eyes right there. His eyes actually move. That's something the standard ThinkWave versions didn't do. So it says amazing follow mode, call RC, and he comes to you. Taking a look at the back of the box, it shows you all of RC's functions. Like if you say, hey RC, he'll make these honk noises, and then when you say come this way RC, he'll go beep beep, and he'll follow you. So he does have his remote with a forward and back, no turbo feature like he did in the movie for some reason, which I'm not sure why, but these 4 buttons at the bottom are follow, explore, microphone, and talk. He's got moving eyes. He's got his impact bumper right here. He has an infrared obstacle sensor where, like, if RC were to go around a chair, he wouldn't actually hit your chair or your table or whatever he comes across because there's a built-in sensor. He has pop-up action. He comes alive with 360-degree spins. He turns forward and reverse. This is what his certificate of authenticity looks like. And he looks really cool. He looks straight out of the movie. I like the way they demonstrate here on the box what he does. And one of my favorite things about this box is it's like a Western style theme, which I think is very unique. At the bottom right here, we could see the Thinkway Toys logo. This is manufactured for Thinkway Toys, Point Lookout, New York, with a contact number. Unfortunately, Thinkway Toys is no longer in business, so this makes it all more special for me to own this toy, because you can't get them anymore unless you go on eBay and get them for secondhand prices, which I wouldn't recommend paying what these are actually going for. I'll say that. But if you guys could get a good price on them, I would totally recommend them. Here it just says RC, wireless remote control car. He's got a nice Western themed background right here. With my box being like bent from being in storage and probably from shipping and handling. That's why my box kind of looks worn out. But regardless, I do want to keep them sealed in box. Like, just when we look inside the box, we could see his remote and everything. We could see his zip tie, so we could see that he's never physically been opened before. And RC here was one of my favorite characters in the movie. I feel like he's a character that doesn't get enough credit. We see him in Toy Story 4 for the flashback scene at the beginning of the movie, and that was it, which was a shame. I really hope he makes a return for Toy Story 5. And, ever since I was little, I first saw this guy at a Toys R Us in 2010, and I really wanted him, but unfortunately I didn't get him back in the day, and they kind of pulled him from the shelves too quickly, and he was never seen again. And over time, he's just gotten more and more rare and expensive, which, believe it or not, I did see this guy before once at a flea market. So it turns out I could have gotten a $10 Toy Story Collection RC, but he didn't have his remote. He didn't have his box. He didn't have his certificate of authenticity, so I kind of passed on it. And I did have several other versions of RC made by Thinkway Toys, but those were not movie scale. Some of them didn't even have electronics at all. So I wanted this one because he is the most film accurate RC we could find, and it didn't really matter to me whether I got the Cloud, White, or Signature logo on the box, because I just really wanted them. Which, my personal opinion, I like the White logo, Wave. What was interesting is when White logo was first introduced, and we got the Potato Head, the Rex, the RC, Utility Belt Buzz Lightyear, and Lotso, we also got different versions of Woody and Buzz Lightyear, the aliens, the bucket of soldiers, and no one really knew that. It just kind of, at first it just looked like the logo on the box changes, but we got several different versions of the same exact toy, which I found very interesting. Also in that White logo, they introduced Jessie and Bullseye, which now it seems I have all of the collection toys except for the Rex, which I'll keep an eye out for, but he is another one that goes around the same price range, from over $800 to $1,000, which, it's insane what has changed in 15 years. I will say that. So keeping this guy new in box is my goal. I just feel like this is going to go up in value in the future, especially when Toy Story 5 comes out. I don't know if it'll be Hasbro or Mattel making the toy lines for these toys, because Thinkway Toys isn't a thing anymore, unfortunately. But it's special to me because this was a piece of my childhood. I did have an RC remote control car during my childhood, but this was not the one that I had. I had a smaller version of it, which I don't have anymore, sadly. But it meant a lot more to me just to get this guy now because he's very hard to find. And yeah, this has been just me talking about the Toy Story Collection RC. I didn't want to. This wasn't an unboxing or a review. This was me just kind of talking about it, sharing my story about it, and it means a lot to have this toy in my Toy Story collection. I think he's going to look really great on display. I have no issues with that. He is one of my favorites. And I look forward to hearing from what you guys think. Do you ever have you ever had one of these? Do you ever wanted to own one of these? Are you looking for one of these? And which version do you have? I'm actually not sure what the difference between the Cloud White and Signature versions are. So if you guys know the differences, that would really help me. As far as I know, it's just a box variation. But I'm really interested learning what the differences are between this version and those other versions. So yeah, this has been my video on Toy Story Collection RC. If you like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Once we reach 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I will be doing a full collection video. So definitely stay tuned for that. Don't forget to hit the like button and let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of this toy. I really look forward from hearing from everybody. And this has been a very special video for me today because I'm really happy to own this guy in my collection so I could show him for you guys. I don't get amazing toys like this in that often. So when I first saw this guy, I definitely had to have him, especially for the price that I paid. I can't really complain too much. I felt like I got a phenomenal deal on him. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the next video review.